Hi Libra, this is Shah and this is your July romance reading for 2021, and I hope you're well and thank you very much for your likes and shares, and it's good to see you back. And I'm using the Herb Crafters by Joanna Powell Colbert and Letitia Guthrie, and you can see the review on this deck. It's already up and loaded. I'm also using the Enchanted Love Tarot. Two of my favorite decks. This is a birthday present from a friend of mine, and I am using it because I'm straight into this deck and it's working wonders. It makes my senses tingle. It's not because of the herbs, or it's also because of the pictures, and I think it's fascinating. How it reminds us that tarot is part of the cosmos and the all over energy, and also that we are connected with the earth, and the earth is obviously connected with the cosmos. Now we get started with Adelita of Air, so that is the warrior or the knight of air, and it's oregano, the herb. And it looks like a summery, drowsy summery evening in the sun, and it reminds me of a romantic evening. Since this is also the romance reading, perhaps you are sitting outside and having dinner like spaghetti bolognese with a glass of red wine in the swooling warmth and the sun that is settling to go to sleep. The days are shortening now since we've had the summer solace. I hope you've had a great summer solace, and Mercury is gone direct, but there still will be a tail for a week or two. So be careful what you say, what you do. Anything electrical, mechanical can still go quirky. So that said, that's the overall energy. And the Knight of Air means that you could have a prominent air sign, Gemini, Libra or Aquarius around you. You could be hooked up with them, or you could be going out with them, or you could be meeting them. You will also be getting news. This news will come through cyber. This could be text message, email or telephone call. Could be also official news. You also have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups means disappointment in this deck, but it can mean disappointment, but it could also be that you are looking at what you don't have anymore. Remember, you're looking back to the past. Don't look back to the past. Learn from the past. Let the negative go so that there is room for the new to come in. Stand up, dust yourself off. You can't change the past, you can only change the present and the future. You hold the key to your own life path. You also have the Seven of Cups in the first week of July. The Seven of Water is the birch, and you can see the birch trees silver colored in the background through the kitchen window or dining room window. The Seven of Cups means that you might be dreamy, or you might be dreaming about goals or wishes, but you have to realize that's all great, but it won't fall out of the sky. You have to come into action to actually get your wishes. What do I mean by that? Make sure that you do your affirmations, confirmations, meditations or contemplations and evaluations, and let the cosmos and the angels know what your wishes are so they can come true. If you're looking for a job, start taking action by looking for a job in the paper or in the job center or on internet. You've got the Ace of Wings, so you've got the Ace of Swords. That means victory. All aces are really victory. There is a gift from the divine coming or handed to you. But definitely you have victory. If you're in a judicial situation, you will have victory, no matter what. Things will become clear to you. Justice will be done. It also says triumph. There you go. It's another word for victory. You could be, like I said, be meeting an air sign. This is all the air signs. Aces are all the signs, like the knights. Again, you could be getting news, official news. This could be that you have, if you are in college or university, that you have passed your exams. It could also mean that you might start a new study, enhancing your wisdom or your communication skills. You might want to be a presenter, or you might want to be the justice of the peace. You might be wanting to be a marriage guidance counselor. Something to do with communication and wisdom, perhaps authorities or institutions, to help people with their love problems. Perhaps you are seeking advice from one of these people so that you can make a new start in your relationship. Perhaps the communication is somewhat standing still or being suspended. The communication seems difficult. Learn from the past. If you've had a relationship before, or a friendship, just a normal friendship, and it broke up because there was no communication or joy, then come out of your head and start talking. You also have the 8, the strength card, and the strength card represents Leo, so there might be a Leo. And underneath the strength card you have the Hierophant. There might even be, the Hierophant represents Taurus, so there could be a prominent Taurus around you, or again you could meet a Leo or a Taurus if you're not hooked up. Even if you're hooked up, you could be meeting one of these people, and they could be the one that could help you with communication if you are stuck in your relationship. Definitely your patience and your love will heal the situation. That is what it means. Usually it's depicted with a lion and with a young virgin or lady stroking the mane of the lion, because she wasn't scared of the roar. She just stayed gentle and level-headed and loved and patient and nurturing, took care of the lion's roar. The lion gave himself over to the lady, and they're the best of pals. So that can be you too. If you stay patient and nurturing, loving and loyal, then you will overcome the difficult times. Communication is the best form, and sometimes we need an arbitrator or a mediator, and you could be one for somebody else. This is the other side of it. Is your reading, it's a general reading, but you could also be helping somebody else to settle their relationship. After all, you have the strength, Libra, because you are an air sign and you can communicate like nobody else. Besides the Gemini and the Aquarius, the air signs can sell ice cubes to Eskimos. You might have to be a little bit stronger and more potent in your own relationship if you're not a guide or a relationship advisor. You might have to put some more oomph into your relationship, because garlic is very, very strong. Garlic also can shock somebody away, so if you want more passion, because we are in Cancer, and that means passion, love, nurturing, sensuality, sexuality, make sure you don't smell like a piece of garlic, that you have eaten garlic. It can weird people off. Make yourself more attractive. Brush your teeth, wear perfume. This is what I'm also getting from this. This is the other side. Instead of wearing things that wear off, be more pleasant to the eye and the sense of smell. The Hierophant is also an advisor. This could be a spiritual advisor, this could be a marriage guidance counselor, an advocate, a lawyer, also a social worker. You might seek advice from one of these people with regards if you find yourself in difficulties. this is loss of something. It could be someone that you've split up and you're reminiscing about the past, but it could also be something that you've lost, the loss of communication between you and your partner, and you're wishing for it back. The only thing you do, you can hold the key, is stand up, dust yourself off and make the change. Take the first step at communication. The ace is one, so that means the first step. Sometimes we have to give in, and sometimes we have to get an arbitrator or a mediator to help us see what we do wrong or not right enough. It can be that you're talking too sharp, it can be your intonation, it can be the choice of words. Remember, honey will attract more flies than vinegar. So the Hierophant could say, speak gentler, you can do this, you can do that. Perhaps it's an idea to come in with your other half. If you're not hooked up, then perhaps it is because you're not flattering or charming enough in the way you talk or sound. So please don't take it to heart, but just learn from the advice. If it resonates with you, use it. If it doesn't, skip it. Just take from the reading what resonates with you. This could also mean that due to your strength and your love and your loyalty, that now you are finally getting married, because he is the high priest, and the priest does unite people in their relationship in marriage. It could also be that you might literally go to to an institution like a registry office, a municipality, and organize and talk to somebody about fixing a date to get a marriage in August. Right, we've got garlic here, we've got birch here, 7, so could be the 7th month well, yes, if you are going to find out whether you can, if any of you are getting married, then this could be the official news, your wedding papers or your wedding certificate. We do have the authorities here, and especially with the Hierophant. Okay, we've also got the 6 of air, that's the 6 of swords. You are moving into smoother and quieter waters, gentler waters. You might be moving in with somebody, or somebody might be moving in with you, or you might be moving home. So you might have bought a home. Perhaps that was something that you couldn't discuss with your other half, and now it is all settled, the new beginning. Perhaps you saw the professional person, or the Hierophant also represents a mature person that has the knowledge and life experience. Perhaps it could be a mum, a dad, an uncle, anything like that. And everything is quiet down. The rough waters, the difficult times are behind you now. You've got the 2 of swords, and I believe that you've taken off the blindfold, opened up your mind to new ideas, your heart and your solar plex. 2 also means coming together, and you're more conscious of what is happening between you and around you, also with your partner. And you realize you need to communicate, because nobody can read an other person's mind. Well done. You could even be taking a holiday and crossing water, but you're going to better times. You are in balance now. Now we've also got the King of Swords here, the King of Wings, and we've got the 5 of Air. Learn from the past. Big message in this reading. Move to quieter waters, stay away from drama. The 5 of Swords means there could be arguments, but it's no use going there, because nobody is the winner. Walk away and say, I'll talk to you later, let me calm down. Don't bother to say, you better calm down, because that will ignite even further arguments. Perhaps some of you might seek, like I said, an advisor. This could be an advocate, a lawyer, a wedding registrar, the priest. Wow, Perhaps you might want to settle some official things, official um, things like when you're buying a house, instead of arguing about it, um, look at it, get a building inspector out. It could be about the mortgage or the real estate loan that you need. And those are all the officials, the institutes and the municipalities. This person will get you clarity, so there will not be any arguments. Use somebody professional if you are stuck. If you are together, I've got a strong feeling that you are together with your partner. There could be somebody out there that is going through a divorce or thinking about it or something else. Then please seek advice. Whether it's from an advocate, a social worker, a life coach, anybody, perhaps a psychologist, perhaps somebody needs to see another perspective that they can go ahead, but you have to work together. You have to want to be together, to spread your wings together. This is such a beautiful way of seeing it, the two butterflies. I think it's amazing. And you've got white sage, so use white sage to wear off negative energy. Cattail, I'm going to go into that after the reading. I love cats. The cats also are familiars of us. Perhaps you might not have a cat or a dog. Perhaps it is a good thing to get a cat or a dog or even a bird. Okay, so be careful what you say, because Mercury is still in the energy. Mercury retrograde energy is still here for a week or two. But this is at the end of the month, so it will be wiser. But sometimes we can't wait in Mercury retrograde energy, and we need to seek advice. This could be at the middle of the month and at the end of the month. If you want to move things forward, because you've got swift energy, a lot of air cards. Out of the 10 cards, you've got 4 of the air cards. More. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got more than the half of air. And things, we are leaving the air sign Gemini. Things have been going swiftly, and now we're going into gentler energy. And that's where the 6 of Swords come in. So yes, definitely things are happening more slowly and gentler and more caring and nurturingly. Lovingly and with passion. Now, if you are wondering, or if you feel alone and you're wondering what will happen, like wandering in the garden or a park, then see the beauty. It's like the peacock. He's exceptionally beautiful when he shows his tail. Now it's droopy here and it's hanging, so he's not showing himself off. We are going into the energy of passion and love and sensuality and sexuality besides nurturing, so make yourself more lovable. Like I said, don't eat strong food. Be sensual, wear perfume, be beautiful, put some makeup on, or go to the barber or the hairdresser to beautify yourself, to make yourself more attractive for your other half, or if you're not coupled up, for a newcomer. And definitely earth yourself. You've got the red, earth yourself, and you've got the orange, the sacral chakra is for birth and new beginnings. Have faith in yourself that you are worth it and that you're beautiful. I know, Libra, sometimes you stagnate and you are too long in weighing things. Dare to live and live for today. You don't know when your last day may be. Enjoy life and in this moment. And you've got trust. Trust that you were born a creative being and have never stopped being one. That's dead true. 1 and 4, as it is 14, is 5. Now, excuse me, you've got a 5 here, you've got a 5 there. So that is a double number. And I can see you are fighting for what you believe. You're moving up from 5, 6, 7, 8. Excuse me. So you've got 3 fives. 5 here, 5 here, and 5 here. Wow, that's really magical. Triple 5. So you are strong enough and you are in balance and you are moving to a quieter water, but you have to work for it. You can't just expect it to fall out of the sky. Wishes and dreams we all have, and we do dream and we do wish, but to make our wishes come true we have to take action. So just stop in the moment and enjoy the moment. Your feather is a beautiful feather. I'm hearing there's 57 tints of grey, and here you can see the different tints of grey going to black. Now there's 2 white dots, and that says to me there's purity in both of you and innocence. So get wised up. With all these air cards, that means wisdom, communication, honesty, clarity. That is what is needed now to go further together. You have a loon. Pay attention to your dream time. Boom, here. There could be messages. Dream time is when you're sleeping. Messages of guidance are drifting in. So you are being guided, especially by the divine and the angels, especially with 3 5s. And with these 2 beautiful butterflies, the 2 spots. So you've also got 2 spots, 2 wings, 2, 2. So I'll take that as a 2. So watch out for 2, 2 as well. Now I'm going into the cattail, the 6 of swords, or the 6 of air. Cattail is also known as Typhoa species. Questions your assumption. Question your assumption. Gain clarity. That's where I said clarity. Gain clarity. Through articulating, that is also something in the speech, and I've been hammering on about that before I even knew what this card meant. And literally, this is a new deck, and this is the first time the 6 of air has come out. Okay. Gain clarity through articulating your visions, your dreams, in writing. Support others in setting intentions for change, and change is coming. A table in the afternoon sun is covered in sheets of handmade paper for writing prayer petitions with friends. Cattails grow along the border of a nearby marsh. Crow I can't see the crow. Oh, sorry. The crow, owl and heron feathers are gathered in glasses. A jar of walnut ink is open, ready to document devotions. You need to be devoted to each other, especially in communication. Clarity can be found in the mire. Cattail, often seen as invasive, creates a stronger ecosystem by cleaning and purifying an area like white sage, making it more habitable for life. Open yourself to new ways to pray. Ask for help from your community when you need it. Adjust your expectations and challenge your current way of thinking. You can reset it. There you go. As cattail seeds are carried by the wind, trust spirit to carry your visions towards a greater good. Cattail is sometimes called the supermarket of the wild for its many uses as food, shelter, clothing, fuel and medicine. Be the resource of the spirit. Look for the myriad ways to be of service to the needs of others. And then I have to say, yes, you can be service to others, especially to your partner, but don't forget yourself. Crafting with the 6 of air. Learn to make botanical paper from cattail and use it for journal writing. Write a single petition to a holy helper, then burn the paper, letting your prayers race to heaven, and that's what you need white sage for as well. Gather friends on a new moon and support each other in setting new intention. You can do that with your other half. And if you haven't got an other half, then you can do it with friends. Perhaps there is a special friend, and I'll just could be an air friend, prominently Gemini. You also have Libra and Aquarius here and here, and you also have the Taurus, you have the Leo, and who else? That's it. Those are the people in your reading. I hope you have enjoyed the reading, and I hope you will subscribe and of course give us a thumb up and share your love and beauty in Cancer time. Enjoy the Cancer time, and just have a look at the video, and you can look at the review or the energy video of Cancer and the characteristics of Cancer. Use the characteristics or the energy to your advantage. It will help you to keep in balance, because it's a gentle, nurturing, passionate, loving energy. And remember, you are worth loving. Take care, stay safe, and be blessed.